In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to complete the square with quadratic equations. So if we look above, we have a quadratic equation, ax squared plus bx plus c. So there are 3 steps to this process for completing the square. There's step 1, which is divide b by 2. Then there's a second step, which is b over 2 squared. Then there's a third step, which is just to replace it with c. Okay, so let's go to the first problem. So if we see, we have x squared plus 14x plus c, which equals to 0. So our a would be 1, because it's 1x squared, 1 times x squared equals to x squared. Then our b would be 14, and our c would be c. So let's first write down the steps. So it's b over 2 as our first step. Then our second step is b over 2 squared, and our final step is to replace it with c. Okay, so now let's replace b with 14. So our first step would be 14 over 2, which equals to 7. And then our second step would be 7 squared, which equals to 49. And our final step is to replace it with c, which is x squared plus 14x plus 49. And then if you write it as a perfect square, it would equal to x plus 7 squared. And that is our final answer. Now let's do this next problem. So we have x squared minus 9x plus c. So our a would be 1, our b would be 9, and our c would be c. So let's first divide 9 by 2. So if we divide 9 by 2, let's just leave it as 9 over 2. And then and that's our 1. And then for number 2, it would be 9 over 2 squared. And then our third one, we're just to replace it with c. So it's x squared minus 9x plus 81 over 4. And then if we were to write it as a number or as a binomial, it would be x minus 9 over 2 squared. And that is our final answer. Now let's move on to the third question. So if we see, if we look at the question, we have x squared plus 4x minus 17. And so to solve this, our first step would be to isolate x squared plus 4x. So what we do is you put x squared plus 4x equals to 17. And then we just do what we did before. So I want to see if you can try this on your own after moving 17 to the other side. Okay, so it's basically the same 3 steps. So we divide b by 2, and we get x squared. Oh wait, no. That you do it by steps. So the first step, we would get 2. For our second step, we would get 4. And our third step, it should equal x squared plus 4x plus 4. And then if we were to write it as a binomial, we would get x plus 2 squared. Thanks for watching, and I hope you learned something out of this video.